how does a designer go from amateur to professional? We've all seen these award-winning designs and been inspired. But how do you become the first one creating such stuff? It's all about taste and judgment, right? That's what this video is all about. Let's dive right in. Chapter 1 is refining purpose. Most beginners just rush through this first part, but professionals spend 30 to 50% of their time here. First, we need to balance user intent and business goals. Ask yourself, what is this person trying to do when they land here? Is it to buy, read, sign up, or something else? This is the user intent. Now flip the lens. What's the business trying to get from the user? It might be a purchase, a form submission, demo request, or something else. That's the business outcome. Now your goal is to create a design that satisfies both of these. Take Stripe for example. Their homepage doesn't just explain the product. It walks you down a smooth ramp. Benefits, integrations, talks, pricing. Each scroll is intentional, easing both the developer and conversion into the same funnel through the proof, explanation, trust, and ease. Chapter 2 is navigation and user flow. Navigation is not a menu. It's a map for your website. If you get this right, your users move through the site effortlessly, almost instinctively. So let's break down how to build intuitive navigation and smart user flow step by step. Number 1, firstly, visibly and legibility. These are two different things. Visibility means stick with traditional placement. Top of the page, left aligned or center. Legibility means don't design menus like folders on a hard drive. You need to group content in a way that matches how people think. Advanced designers often create a content clutter map before even touching a prototype. Use a site outline tool like Octopus to early on. It lets you cluster content visually before the design starts. Secondly, design for access, not exploration. To achieve a good user flow, you need quick orientation, effortless movement, and zero hesitation. So how do you build that? Let's say someone's reading a product feature page. Don't make them scroll all the way back up to find the book or demo button. Keep the action sticky, visible, easy to access. Chapter 3 is layout and visual hierarchy. Let's get something straight. Layout and visual hierarchy are not just about what looks good. They're about controlling the user experience. First, with hierarchy, a common mistake is trying to make everything important. You need to decide what's the most important thing on this page. Is it the product, the form, the feature list? Now make that thing the loudest in the room through size, placement, contrast, or white space. Contrast is about creating relationships. Think of a landing page where the headline is huge and bold, the subtext is smaller and lighter, and the button is bright and easy to spot. You've created a clear reading path. Second is alignment. This isn't about symmetry, it's about visual weight. Let's say you have a large product photo on the left. On the right, don't just drop a tiny paragraph and call it a day. Give the text enough presence to visually counterbalance the image. Third is grouping and repetition. Things that are close together are perceived as being related. It's guest-tired psychology. If you have a heading, a paragraph, and a button, those three elements form a unit. Don't space them 100 pixels apart or sandwich other elements in between. Chapter 4 is typography. If your layout is your stage, typography is your voice. It's tone, volume, rhythm, and clarity, and just like in real life, the wrong tone can ruin your message. Let's break this down. Number 1, choose fonts that fit the brand. Every font choice you make says something. A serif font might feel classic or refined. A rounded sans serif might feel friendly and casual. On the other hand, a premium European chocolate brand might go for a sharp italic serif in the headline and a grotesque sans serif for the body. You can also install a Google Chrome extension like this, then go on a website and find out the fonts being used. Next, we're using typesetting and font hierarchy. Typesetting is how that fonts live and breathe on a page. Let's talk line length. Keep it somewhere between 50 to 75 characters per line. That's the sweet spot for reading without strain. Line height, it should give the text room to breathe, usually around 1.4 to 1.6x the font size for body copy. Then there's alignment. Look at how good websites use scaling in type. Apple's market pages often use 1.618x the golden ratio to scale their type. That subtle math makes the visual rhythm feel right even when you can't articulate why. Chapter 5 is color and imagery. We're not talking vague, make your colors pop, and use AI images nonsense. Use the 60-30-10 formula. Pick 3 colors for your design that you will use in these ratios. 60% is the base color, that is your backgrounds, etc., for which a neutral color is usually the best. 30% is your primary color for text and information, and 10% is the accent color you want to use to draw their attention, like to a call to action button or links. Here's a simple text: look at your site in grayscale. If the structure still makes sense, if you can still identify headings, CTAs, and sections, you've likely used the color in support of hierarchy, not as a substitute for it. Next, let's talk imagery. This is where most sites fail. Not because they don't use imagery, but because they use it like decoration instead of communication. Let's say you're designing for a startup that makes premium gin. You could show a product shot on a white background, fine, functional. But now imagine a photo of the gin bottle nested in a tree. That image doesn't just show the product, it speaks to the lifestyle, the place, the flavor, and the feeling. That's what good imagery does. It extends the brand without saying a word. Now here's the best tips to get imagery right in a lightning round. Consistency in tone, cohesive in style, placement and layering. Professional designers also test their imagery at different screen sizes and compression levels. Finally, don't show information, stage it like a set designer. Click here if you want to triple your site speed in just 1 minute. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Click here and I'll see you there.